Let's get this figured out. This world gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
MaddenHeadz YouTube, what's going on? It is your boy Coach DC coming back at you today with another video. And yeah, man, y'all know was it day 8? I don't know, but man, getting into this running game a little bit and the cut game on 24. This to me by far is the strongest part of this presentation of this beta thus far, is the running game. Because the running game is I don't know how the running game can be so, and we're just talking player movement, how that can be so fluid and just other things just fall apart. But the cut game in Madden has always been, like, to me, it's been like a combination of like hold patience, and then, you know, in years past, we've had to, like, the crazy inside stuff and the block sheds and all that stuff. And so, to be honest, the inside stuff it used to bother me, but then probably for the last 2 or 3 years, inside stuff hasn't bothered me whatsoever. Even when it's been like really strong at certain points, because it's just so easy to avoid that first guy, you know, when you're patient in the hole and you have your mechanics together. And so it's like, it's a whole patience thing where you have to have a certain, to me, I kind of add speed right up until I get the ball in my hands. So there's like a pre-running like starter kit that I use. And so I'm always going to add just a little bit of speed burst as I get until the quarterback hands me the ball. When the quarterback hands me the ball, I'm off of it right at that point. I try to sync it as best I can. And what that does is that gives your running back, it gives him a little bit of speed burst as he gets the ball, but it makes that first cut a little bit more effective, because, as I've said in years past, the defenders in Madden, they pursue you at the speed you approach them, or at the speed you're running. So if you're running slow, they're going to run slow after you. It's all going to be relative, though. They're still going to catch up to you, but it's just going to look slower. So what I've learned to do is, my man Doc J, this is one of the best runs I've ever seen. And we were doing this, I was teaching him this very thing in a session. And like, that run exemplified like everything that I could ever say about in a video about a run. He had really good patience. When he got the ball, he was able to slow up, let his blockers get out in front and drive block. That's the main reason why you have to stop hitting speed bursts when the ball, as soon as the ball is handed to you, as opposed to coming off of it as the ball is handed to you. Let me say that again. Don't hit speed bursts when the ball is handed to you. You should actually be coming off of just a light little tap of a speed burst, which begins at the snap of the ball, and it should end as the quarterback is putting the ball in your hands. I actually have man, my editing skills are, I'm doing like 3 videos a day. So yeah, y'all bear with me on that. But the roll cuts and the hard cut thing on 24 is gonna become, to me, it's easier to read. These are just my opinions. It's easier to me to read, like, when guys are over pursuing. It's easier to make the cut. It's just a little bit harder to accelerate or rebuild your speed as you come out of the cut, as you're breaking into the second level of wherever it is you're trying to go. And so a lot of these runs, like you see, he hits the hole at a certain amount of speed, but trust me, I am so under control at that point, because it's just all stick. And one thing that you guys really never see me do, I don't really use the right juke stick at all. I don't. Like, all these highlights, these stuff that you see me put up here daily, you will rarely ever see me make an actual juke that involves the right juke stick. I haven't used it. I don't use it. I just don't, because the left stick and the pressure and all that stuff, it basically, in the toggling between L2 and R2, kind of gives me every move I need. It's really the inflections that will make an AI defender miss. And technically, you have to understand that's really what you're doing. You're trying to be able to avoid the AI defenders, as you're trying to just navigate your way, through the first hole, second hole, through the second wave, second level, whatever. And so, like right here, now watch the shoulders. Watch me lean the shoulders as I make that move into the secondary. And once I split the seam, I can run at that angle. I remember when Madden used to be, that's why classic Madden, I can do it, but I can't do it. It's because you can't really run at angles. Everything is like you run it on a grid. And so with the next gen, most of this stuff is a little bit more smoothed out, where, if you have your mechanics together, you can run at those angles where you're just trying to simply get away from a guy that's pursuing you, trying to make the tackle. And so you see the little, watch the foot plant right there. That is great right there. I love that. Like, just to be able to just see it right there in that moment, in how the defense over pursues. Again, the defense pursues you at the speed that you run. Yes, test it out and go to practice mode. But once you really kind of understand that, it'll help you in your different runs, or the different variations of runs, like counters, stretches, like the off tackles and all that stuff. So you see, for me, the most part is the way that I'm going to avoid a defender is I'm going to do it through body lean, through setting up my blocks. Again, when you see me lean to the right, the defense basically leans to the right. Y'all see me, I'm still mixing in old clips. I think I have more old clips than, I got a lot of clips. Like, I need to clean this computer off, like, for real. But all the cuts, no matter what game, whether like this is Madden, that's Madden 22, whether it's 22, 21, 20, whatever the case may be, ever since they've gotten on this, the engine has changed somewhat. I am a person who's in favor of it. I did not like the boxy, floaty, warpy movement of classic gen. I just did not like, and I don't like it. That to me is automated. See, where I can set up my block right there by just taking a little dip inside. And actually, my man Emo, I was playing Emo right there. That was a good user by him to be able to match me in the hole. He just got blocked coming back out. But on every single occasion, it's really about just getting a good steady flow, whether you're running off tackle, whether you're running, a stretch, or whether you're trying to run between the tackles, or whether you have to turn. Sometimes, guys know how to set their edges, and you're going to have to turn up smoothly up underneath the edge guy and not, lose too much forward momentum as you want to try to fake out the next guy that's coming up. And you have to be able to do all that in one motion. As y'all see right here with the great, was this old clip, the great Tim Tebow. Watch Tim gonna show y'all how it's done, man. What's Tim? Put his foot in the ground right there, the 85 in all his glory, the gutty, gritty Tim Tebow, man. Yeah, y'all know what it is, man. Bring Tim back. Anyway, but it doesn't matter who you're running with, whether it's Tim Tebow or, whether it's Chris Johnson. On this game, the inflections, I promise you, if you can control your speed and understand going into 24, understand how to make the move out of the move. It's going to be easy to make the move. It's going to be hard to make the move out of the move that gets you away from it. Now watch, this is one of my favorite runs right here. But like, watch this. Watch the hard cut, then the soft one. Hard plant, soft plant. And then just get up out of there. Yeah, then just straighten up. That's all it is. Anyway, man, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. It is your boy, Coach DC 404. I am out.